Hi, it's Angie. I'm just coming on because I've made my first journal, my first like proper journal. It's actually a traveller's notebook, and it's for a swap that I'm doing in Junk Journaling UK, I think is the name of the group. I can never remember the name of it. It's a really friendly little group, and they do swaps through the month. I'll enter one or two, not too many, mainly because if it costs a lot of postage, I'm not working, so I can't afford loads. So the one of the swaps for January was a traveller's notebook, and I just fancied having a go. I've done sort of like the different stages of a journal, but I've never actually put one to like fully together like a proper journal. I've only really done a notebook, and I certainly haven't decorated it or anything. So I don't know whether, because it's a traveller's notebook, not like a journal as such. I don't know whether I've done too much in it or not enough or what. And my biggest fear that whoever my swap partner is going to be disappointed because I've not done it right or whatever. I don't know. There was no rules. It was just traveller's notebook. Didn't even say a specific size. One signature, any style. Mine measures, it's about 4¼ inches by 7, so I think it's roughly the right size. So I've just had this elastic around it. I did have it going the other way, but it kind of gets, I never thought when I put the page tabs on to allow for the string. So I do quite like it going that way actually. So that's the closure. I might do a fresh one because I've had that on all the time I've been working with it, so I might just put a new one on. It's just been bound with the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. The cover is a paper bag folded over, and this is some vellum. There's a couple of little bits of coffee staining on it. I actually did the cover ages ago. I was just messing around. Yeah, it's stitched round and everything. And on the front I've just put beginning adventure. Oops, sorry, I'm going to keep knocking the camera, I'm sorry. And then on the back I've put never stop exploring. Bit of a coffee splodge up there. So as you can see, I've just put some page tabs on. That was the very last thing I did. They don't do anything, they don't mark anything, I just love the look of page tabs. You know, when you look at your an album or journal, I just think it looks really nice. So there's the front. So inside the front cover we've got a stitched pocket. We've got a little, just move that out of the way, little pocket there, and I've just popped in a tea bag. And then in here I've got a little envelope. It's the Tim Holtz, one of the Tim Holtz envelope sets, and I've got 4 tags in there. I see, glued it up, and I've just put memories forever. I've put a lot of things to do with like memories in here. Then I put the blue butterfly on to keep the blue theme, and the bottom wings kind of, I've done it so they just sort of sit over like that. So it's like a paper clip, but obviously not a paper clip, but you know what I mean. So then this first page is one of the, you know, the CD wallets that's been coffee dyed. And I've got, that's a little die cut there, and then I've just got some clear stickers on there. The word memories there, a bit of washi, that was just a bit spare that I had from, I've put washi down the edge of some of the pages. That was just a little spare bit I had. I've just popped them around in the journal. I've hand stamped that onto a piece of paper with I've got a stamp that does, you know, like tickets, tags, whatever you call it. I've just stamped notes. And then inside there, that's just like a ticket. I thought that looked quite nice, just in the window, just so there's something in there when the recipient receives it. I don't know who my swap partner is yet, and I won't be posting this up until it's been received and everything. So first double spread page, there's all different papers in here. They're mainly coffee dyed, tea dyed, and like some ink dyed. I've put washi tape all along the edge. It's like stamps, and the same there, it's the same roll, just different part of the roll. So I've kept it roughly to a travel theme, plus a little bit of blue in there as well. This was a A4 piece of paper from, I think, is it Hunky Dory? And I just thought I'd put that in because it's like boats, and it's like just reminded me of travel kind of thing. There's a little just a postcard die cut, and then that is a sheet. It's a sticker sheet. You can either stick it down whole, or you can cut the little adverty things out. And then I've just put some modelling paste there, and that's a Tim Holtz stencil. I think it's just like a splatter. Don't know what it's called, but it is just like a random sort of splatter design. So that's in there. So then I've left this page for journaling, just put the travel and then a blue flower. I thought that looked quite nice with the blue paper. Page tab on there. Then this page here, this is washi. It's like a ripped, supposed to be like a ripped, torn, burnt edge. And it's got a compass and a ship and that on there. Then I've got this one page that's like a little flip. I've actually stenciled the Statue of Liberty, if you can see, on there. And I've put Liberty, USA. I can't say that word. Independence. And then down the side here, if you can see. Oops, sorry, just knocked the camera again. It's got the word, found a sticker with the word Liberty on it. So I thought I'd just pop that there in the middle. So then this flips out. Oh, it's like a, I don't know if you, it's not really a hidden paper clip, is it? But it's a paper clip. It's just a piece of fabric folded over the clip, some scrap pieces of fabric, a word and a butterfly. That clips on here. So you've got obviously that at the front and that at the back. And this is quite, probably can't tell through the camera, but there's quite a pinkish tinge on here. So I've just got a couple of pink tickets in there. That flips out. You've got a bit of ribbon on there which sticks out the top of the journal, which I love. That's the tag that you just saw. Just put the word heritage at the top, and there's another bit of that, of a washi that again was spare from somewhere else in the journal. Then this page is some stenciled, like, I don't know, net wire, probably wire actually, isn't it, more? And I just, above that on the same stencil was a butterfly, and I just thought I'll put that as well, because then you've got a butterfly and a butterfly. The word fly. You've got just a double page for journaling, and there's like word washi tape down each side there. Again, there's a blank page. I hope I haven't left too much blank space. I don't know, because I say I'm not made one before. This is probably my favourite page in the journal. Everything that's in green and also the grey postcard and the frank is one stencil, and that was like as it is on the stencil. And I've just stamped like a postcard, not postcard, postal frank there, the word postcard there, and then these stamps on there. And I also did put the 1st of January 2023, because that was when I was like embellishing it, so I just thought that would be nice, just as a bit of a reminder. Blank space again. Then we've got, I've just done some odd bits of like stenciling throughout the book, and that's one of them, like a little clock face. Then there's a little map pocket there. There's a little Eiffel Tower peeping out there, and inside it's a little glassine bag, and there's some little like tickets and adverty type things inside. Just put never forget. The whole thing, I've made it about sort of recording things and remembering people and remembering things you've done and memories and things like that. So that's that page. Then the next page here, I've just got an envelope, literally just an envelope that I've made out of some scrap paper. And I love this bit of like, it's almost like a sari silk, so I've just popped it through the clip, put memories, and then because it's an atlas page, just I had a bit of, I'm not sure if it's vellum or tracing paper, to be honest, knocking about in my box, so I've just put that in. I've got another one of those postcards and another envelope that I made, so they're just in there. And then on this page I've got some like atlas map washi, which I thought was nice to put on because of the map page, and I've just put a strip of the same on that page, so that they sort of match. Now the next page is an atlas, and if I find the corresponding page on the other side, we've gone past it, there it is. It's actually a full map of like Europe, so I've left that blank so you can see the whole map. Then on this page I've got some more of that washi, and I've just stenciled the word love to fry, I was going to say then love to fly, and then I've just put that stamped on a bit of card at the top there. Then I've got a book page. Then this is a double pocket, well, it's a tag with a double pocket, which I've just put some little, another one of the postcards and some little tickets in. I've just decorated it with a paper flower and a little gem, the word explore, and then it's on washi tape like a flip, and you've got the other side. That handwritten bit, that was off the bottom of another page that I used, and it's proper like proper real ephemera, and I didn't want to waste that lovely handwriting, so I did just pop it on there. So that's that page. Then this page, I made a belly band out of a scrap of one of these pages from further back. I put a strip of that map washi down it again, and I've got some postcards in here. The one at the bottom is stitched around. I don't want to get it out really. It took me ages to get it in place. I don't want to take it out. But then these are just some cut apart ones, you know, sort of thin ones that were printed out, or I don't know where this one came from actually. That was stamped. That's quite thick, but they were quite thin, so I've just backed them onto some plain white card and stuck them in, and they were still a little bit loose, so I've just clipped them together and popped a long clip. It's a long gold clip going there. It looks really quite nice actually. Then this page is another favourite. I stenciled a flower with modelling paste, and it was just I just used a bit of some green and some blue ink that I just popped on my table, and sort of mixed it just very lightly into the modelling paste, and I did leave it overnight to dry because it's quite, I don't know if you can see, but it is actually quite dimensional. It did come out quite lovely and thick, and I didn't want to put the heat gun on, because if you put your heat gun onto modelling paste, it tends to flatten it, and then it bubbles, and then you lose that lovely, you know, the real raised effect. So I just left it open like that on a desk drying, and then over the top, I don't know if you can see like it's shiny a little bit. I've just gone over with a silver pearl gelato just to add a bit of sparkle. Just put obviously those words around there. I love my words. I put words on everything, as you'll see as we go through the journal. And there's another journaling page there, another little bit of washi that was left over. My tags keep moving, so all the tags that are in here that are in the journal, they are backed, and they've got my own hole reinforcers there. I've got the die for that, and they're great. I do them out of shiny packaging, and they look really, really vintage on the things that I do them out of. So that's those in that little pocket. Again, that was just an offcut of this paper from when it was cut down, and the word explore. Then we're at the middle, this beautiful sunflower page. I purposefully put that in the middle, and I didn't want to put anything on there because I just think that's lovely, and I love this hanging. I'm not going to cut it down. I might put a dangle of some sort on there yet, but I'm not sure what I've got that will go, so I'll have a little play with that. If I don't put a dangle on, I'm going to leave these as they are, and I've just put that little quote on there. I think that is so true. And another blank journaling page there, and another one there. And these are all made out of the same bit of paper, same offcut, and that's a tag that's like an old letter with a stamp on there. Sweet moments to treasure. And I've got two little pockets. I've got three little tags: wander and explore. Again, they're backed and they've got my reinforcers on, and then there's just a few little tickets in there. Then we've got another stitched pocket, 3 tags. Again, same as before, just a different shape. All the tags are different, use different dies for them all. I've just tucked a couple of little tickets in there. And there's some like places on that washi tape, like, you know, Eiffel Tower, and is that Sydney Harbour? I can't see upside down, but that sort of thing. There's a blank page there with this lovely London washi on. Another blank page, and then you've got the map page that I showed you before. I didn't want to put anything over that one either, so in this one I've made a little scrappy notebook just out of, you know, some scraps, and that's held in on a little belly band there. Some of that washi again, and then keeper of the memories word there. Then I've got 2 little butterflies at the top, and then that written there. Another blank page and some USA travel washi there. Another blank page. This one I'm not sure if I've actually left too much blank pages. Can you let me know what you think, because I really don't know if I've done it right. Then I've put a little pocket at the top, and that's just a little card. I have to confess that's not one of mine. And then this little postcard here. So, and then another one of those blue flowers. I've stuck it that way in just so the stamp sort of sticks out. And then a little bit of stencil in there, seen and noted. And I thought another way of preserving your memories, as well as words and written things, you've got photographs. So this is one of those pockets that I saw Alison Scott make a while ago. They look really complicated, but they're really easy to make. So I made a couple after she did her video, and I've put 3 photos in, and these are real photos from there's an emporium shop that I go to in Wales near where my relatives live. Well, I've only been a couple of times because I've only just discovered it, and it's been there years. And this was in one of her ephemera packs that she has. So they're real photos, and they are 2 of the, you know, the Tim Holtz strips, or whatever they're called, photo booth strips, is it? And the word memories. Then there I've just put, it's one of my wax seals, Tree of Life, I think it is. A blank page again, and then another blank page, and I've stamped, or stenciled, sorry, like a calendar thing onto there. I thought it went with the theme. And then this is the other side of the flip page, just blank inside, just the paper. And then I've just folded that back to make like a little tuck. There's a couple of little tickets under there. I just put the Traveller. Then on here there's just a little vellum pocket, and these are the, you know, the Tim Holtz word chips, the ones that are thick. Don't know if you can see how thick they are, but I just put, was it see the world, live in the moment, and wander. I just thought they were kind of suitable words. So I put those in there. Then there's some on this writing page, there's, is it Globetrotting Memories, All Abroad, First Class, just some sort of travelly words. Then another page you could write at the top if you wanted to. It just says create your memories, and there's some tickets in there. Another blank page, a record to leave behind, and a journaling page. And then there's one of these that I've cut out with a die. I've put a map page on the top to sort of fit the theme, and then there's all tickets in, not tickets, labels in here. And then there's a bit of stenciling around, and then never forget. Then there's another page with that washi tape again, and then last page, back cover. What I've done is got a little vellum bag, cut it off with some fancy scissors, stitched it round, glued it in, and I've done it as if, you know, you've gone to your gift shop or wherever, you've bought a postcard with a postcard inside, and then you're going to send it, and it's in its little bag, and you've just put it in the back of your journal to keep it safe. So that's how I picture somebody having a journal and what they're doing. The one thing I might do is put a couple of faux stamps, stamp a couple of faux stamps to put them in the envelope. I don't know, I'll see. So yes, that's the last page. So yeah, I was really pleased with it. And I say it is my first journal. And I just wanted to do a video, so I've got a visual reminder of it. But yeah, if people who do notebooks and journals and things, if you think I've left too much space for writing and not enough actually in it, can you let me know? Because I'm really not sure what people would expect. You know, I don't want whoever my swap partner is to be like disappointed with it. So if you could let me know, give me any tips or anything, I'd be very appreciative. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.